instinct, that killer mentality. You go against a Kobe Bryant, he would tear your heart out, as you would his.
And you have to understand that we all recognize that about each other. Tim Duncan would be the same. Rasheed Wallace would be the same. I would think of Allen Iverson would be the same. Vince Carter would do the same. These are guys who, Trace McGrady, Chauncey Billups, these are all guys
Killers.
who kill O'Neal. These are all guys who don't care. And that's how it should be. And that's the game.
You can't be great unless you are, I don't think, can you?
I think you have to possess that killer instinct.
Jordan.
Man, listen, Michael Jordan was one of the darkest, seriously. Jordan could go into a place where he could go repetitive and he could go on talking to you. And the more he talked, I thought the better he got. And I thought the madder he got, the better he got. And the more upset and the more you didn't trap him, the more he was ticked off that you wasn't. Bro, there's a whole matrix to it. Like, seriously, this game is levels to it. And the ones that understand and have been in that understand what I'm talking about.
There's not a great player that hasn't been there.
No, because they understand that moment. When you got there, when you in that moment, you're just riding the wave. You're just going to ride it. The great ones know what I'm talking about.
Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point. Okogie. No good on the triple. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Inside. Here's Green. Passes it to Cousins. Fires the three. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that can happen on the road. You can get a little bit tight, and often it really shows itself at the free throw line.
It certainly appeared that they let the crowd get to them a little bit. Looked like they were rushing their foul shots, and that can't happen. You've got to lock in.
Green taking his time here. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Thompson, buried from 15 feet out. And Doc Rivers, your coach with the Celtics, such a great leader, brought your team together. Talk about that.
You know, he brought us the belief from Mbutu and bringing all of us together and that you give yourself for the greater of the group. And everybody bought into that. And when you hear about when Miami won, Pat Riley had all those guys give something to the pot and giving yourself to something. And when you think about what team is, all these great coaches, these great minds, these great philosophers, it all surrounds that whole little philosophy right there, giving yourself to be able to get something and gain something.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. But a true philosophy in winning.
And the rejection by Cousins.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor. Heating up early on, this is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Teague drives in. Back to Saric. Over Green. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Teague against Curry. Here's Wiggins, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with the terrific mid-range game.
Curry with it. Picked up by Teague. Thompson looking for an opening. Cousins, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Towns.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
on the catch and shoot, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
And Kevin, you were drafted back in 1995, straight out of high school. You ever wonder how your career might have been different had you played some college basketball?
When I look at college, those are people that are going to, if not preparing themselves for something else. I was doing the same thing at a rapid rate, doing it through college.
Very accelerated rate.
Very accelerated rate. Where people was getting in 4 years, I was probably getting in 6 months, if not 3 months, and had to understand and articulate it. Then I got to block out. I got to understand what all that is and how finance and economics work and how it affects me. And now I got to strategize from when I'm going to do certain business moves throughout this whole season and be able to talk to an owner and talk and negotiate and go back and forth within a certain timeline. This is all stuff that you don't get in a book. This is all on the ground. You got to learn it, and you got to have a passion for it. You can't sit back and let somebody do your job for you. You got to know what it is. To be able to teach someone something is elite to me. So, you know.
And it was a process, and you enjoyed the process, though, right? Because you were a sponge. You absorbed so much as from a person watching you go through all this.
Kev, I'm a student.
Yeah.
And you know me. You've been knowing me since I was a kid. You saw my growth. You saw when I struggled. One thing about struggle, you always have a chance to do something about that. I like to think that in life you have a choice. It's what you do and how you do it. And I've always wanted to be a person of quality. Always wanted to be a person of class. You know that. And I'm a professional, and I was taught that you don't get to pick and choose when you're a professional. And I like to think that I've learned through my mistakes and have applied the stuff that I've learned through my mistakes. Some of the things I'm teaching these young guys, some of the things I'm talking to these young guys about is just simple experiences and how I messed up. And if I could do it over, I would do it like this. And if I could talk to, my parents, and I have parents like your parents, I would sit down and I would say this. Relating to these young guys, understanding these young guys, understanding, period, says a lot for everything, bro. That's what I've learned through all of this.
Unbelievable. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 4. Teague kicks to Towns. Wiggins passes to Towns. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Wiggins. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Cousins has got 5 points so far. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Kevin, to see you come in straight out of high school into the NBA, you forget that it was so historic because we had not seen a high school player in such a long time.
Right. Yeah, at that time, it was 20 years before anybody had ever thought of the idea. I figured that I had the work ethic and the passion and the appetite for it. And I never looked back. I never second-guessed my decision. And when I did second-guess myself, I got in the gym and changed it.
One of the greatest picks in the history of the draft. Free throw, good. Teague.
And Kevin, this is why Teague is such a valuable player. He's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Yarebko's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Here's Curry. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Pass to Jerebko. Back to Curry. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Jeff Teague. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Kevin Durant. And the Warriors with possession here. They lead by 4. To the middle. Here's Rose. Got a piece of it. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Curry's got 11.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Pass to Wiggins. Towns with it. Looney on him. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
And Kevin, when you look at Towns, is he as close to you in terms of what you were as any player you've seen maybe since you've been in the league? And young guy who plays the same position.
Cat is his own thing. You know, I like to think that he has a little bit of me in him. He has a little bit of Chris Bosh in him. He has a little bit of Webb in him. I like to think that he has some Tim Duncan in him because he used the glass. He used his left. You know, he'll slip under. He'll go under you. He's crafty. He shoots the three like Rasheed. Like, he can put the ball on the floor like a guard. Like when you look at his makeup, man, you know, he's trying to morph. You know, just think about what he's doing. He's at the 5. Really, I call him a 4, but he's at the 5 doing this. You know, him and Embiid, you know, him and Porzingis, all these guys are morphing the center and power forward position.
It's amazing to watch.
Listen,
it's
man,
evolving right before our eyes.
It is,
with
man,
these kids.
and it's greatness, and I'm glad I got a front row seat, and I'm glad I got a super intimate relationship with my dude to be able to see the DNA to carry this on, man. This is great, man. Cat's the future, bro. He's the future. Nothing better than that.
And as he's tried to preserve his body to play a complete season, Rose has begun to lean more on that outside jumper.
Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Gibson against Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 13 points for Steph Curry.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Rose finds Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, this guy's been a prolific scorer on the interior from his first day in the league. Karl Anthony Towns getting the job done in the painted area.
Now here's Livingston, covered by Wiggins. 11 feet away, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. Here's Rose. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Towns at the elbow. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. And the type of leader you are, Kevin, the idea of coaching must have crossed your mind at some time. Am I right or no?
Oh, no. Listen, I like to think.
Too much?
You know what? You have to have a certain patience with coaching. I like to think of myself as a teacher. I like to think of myself as being able to articulate certain things about the game, having a high IQ, being able to translate that from, you know, how I'm thinking to showing you. Those are the things that enthusiastic about, you know, some stuff I want to show about. I don't have any enthusiasm about being out here, X's and O's, drawing up a play. That, man, being a coach is a huge responsibility.
And if they couldn't match your intensity, I'm sure that would frustrate you as a coach,
no,
right?
You have to understand that not matching my intensity, but getting a goal done. You know, how you go about something is your way. As long as we're here to reach the same goal.
Yes.
You know, I can't tell you how hard to do something. But I will hope that you would do it hard enough to where it was preventative or however hard it took to reach the goal. And, you know, I've always said that if I'm able to teach someone and get them to work with me, I would hope that they would put some velocity in it in the hopes in which I win at it. That's the only way you got to go at it.
Well said.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, finishing with confidence. Wiggins getting a great understanding for this game.
Curry kicks to Livingston. Curry against Jones. They double team Curry. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Jones. Here's the break. Wiggins kicks to Jones. Towns down low. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The former #1 pick overall in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns, spoke about the aspirations of this team.
Every single day we're thinking about how can we be the team that we need to be to not only make the playoffs, but to make it deep into the playoffs and give ourselves a chance of being a championship team. We have so much talent. We have great veterans. We have a great front office, a great coaching staff. So with all that on our side, we feel we have a great chance to find that way to success.
Yep, one step at a time, Greg. That's the mindset to have.
Yeah, you can't have too much too early. But with Towns leading the charge, this team is in great hands.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
They have smothered every opportunity, it feels like. The other team has got to be nervous on field goal attempts.
Down low, it's Jang and Towns. Jones is out there with Rose. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Lock at 6. Towns, the bounce pass. Shoots over Livingston. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Wiggins against Iguodala. Rebko off target with his 3. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Rose, no good.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Livingston kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Livingston. Right at the free throw line. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves trail by 6. Kevin, you've said that 18-year-olds should be able to enter the NBA draft. If you had a son that was good enough to be drafted, had a chance to go play at a big-time college basketball program, would you feel any differently, or you'd probably take that same approach?
You know, every situation is different.
I know it is.
And then I would like to think that whatever his appetite and whatever I felt like he was prepared to be ready for, you know, none of it's easy and it's going to be hard either way. I would just look to take advantage of opportunities versus having to stop and go in a place. If I can go straight to somewhere versus having to stop, I'm going to go straight to the destination. I'm not going to stop.
And maybe trust the example that you've set for him for those 18 years at home, being under your roof.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and then being able to say that I had you under my roof, basically trained you for this moment here. And then now it's up to the individual, you know, take him to the water, here's your opportunity, what you going to do with it.
And the Warriors making a change here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Rebko. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Okogie. That shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 4. Teague kicks to Rose. Saric against Green, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Okogie, Cousins knocks it away.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Kevin, going back to your title team with the Celtics, do you think you realized at that time how special it was?
If I knew what I knew now, I would have tried to bottle.
Yeah, I know.
I would have tried to bottle as much as I could. Doc knew it. Doc Rivers knew it.
He did. He did know it. Yes.
Doc Rivers knew it, and he knew it day one, and he knew that if we was going to be committed, we had to be the leaders of the commitment. It was going to be hard on the three of us. He was going to be very tough, but it made us who we are, and it pushed us to another level.
It was like he was the perfect coach at the perfect time for the perfect threesome, right?
Seriously, man, because a lot of people, go to Phil and his style and how it worked for him, Michael and Scotty and that three with Rodman, and then him transferring and going to L.A., doing that with Kobe and Shaq and making that a dynasty. Doc Rivers had a whole nother style, and it was like a Chuck Daly kind of style. It was a bar kind of very, very firm, very physical, but in your face with class. We're going to knock you down. We ain't going to help you up, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And we're going to share the ball on offense. We're going to move it. We're going to have multiple players. We're going to attack for 48 minutes. Look, this is how we're going to play this game. He had a real style that was similar to some of those Detroit, some of those more tougher teams that you hear. That's the style that we practice with and we play with.
It showed. It showed. I mean, to have that, it just like historically good.
How active is Draymond Green on the offensive end? This guy is so good at recognizing, okay, I've got to look from the mid-range.
Outside Teague. Out to the right wing. Okogie. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his third assist on the night. Here is Cook. Teague covering. Cook, the pass to Cousins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Teague finds Saric. Now here's Teague. Tight defense on him. Thompson against Rose. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Green. He's really producing here second half of the season. He's averaging 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Free throw drops for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And it's tied up with that one.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Durant kicks to Cousins. Here is Cook. Teague covering. Thompson for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Timeout.
Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
A moment now to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. 6th in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. T kicks to Zhang. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know, Kev, because of his toughness, Rose does this with regularity. Converts inside against duress.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And Thompson kicks to Cook. He dishes it to Durant. Rebound, Minnesota. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Teague, and it falls over the rim and in. Teague's got 10.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable handle that Jeff Teague has? He simply coasts right through the defense with his ability to use the bounce.
Here's Green. No good with the fallback jumper.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Rose kicks to Teague. High arcing shot. He lays it in. 12 points for him. Warriors trail by 4. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Looking to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Saric.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Dario Saric. The Warriors also with a sub. Steph Curry's checked in for Cook. And both free throws good for Green. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside Gibson. Kicks to Jang. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Knocks it loose. Curry with it. Picked up by Teague. Launches it. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 16 points.
Boy, Kev, just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
Rose kicks to Zhang. Okogie. Minnesota working now with the new shot clock. A nice shot by Teague.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Thompson outside. There's the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson. Minnesota's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Okogie, guarded by Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Golden State with it. The Warriors trailing. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rose looking around. Pass to Teague. Zhang with the ball. Back to Teague. Steph Curry with the rebound. Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Thompson for the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 13.
Well, there's a certain precision to what Klay Thompson does. How about the release on that three?
Here's Teague. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Curry against Teague. Pass to Thompson. From 11 feet away, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I'll tell you guys, the explosiveness. Once Klay Thompson finds his rhythm, look out.
Outside Rose. Floats one, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
Free throw, good, Rose. So both teams making some changes here. And Rose drops them both. There's 1:34 left in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
KG, I wanted to give you a special thanks for joining us, helping us with the call tonight. You always have a seat at this table. Oh,
the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
and that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
The shot by Looney, no good.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Towns kicks to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Jerebko. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Gibson. Rose against Thompson. Now the pass to Towns. And they pick up 2. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, you got some scoring going in that first half. What did you take advantage of?
I'm just finding spots, not chasing it, letting it come to me. Just using what my teammates give me.
Productive half so far, Karl Anthony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Jeff Teague playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jeff Teague.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
Well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago, the Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Curry gets the bucket. And through last season, the Warriors boasting the most wins of any team, Doris, over a 5-year span in NBA history.
They are simply shattering records for wins left and right, and if they keep this core together, there's no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon. Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their 3rd straight miss. Thompson
dishes to Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jeff Teague.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was, too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
You know, Kev, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach. A nice defensive play, altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
He kicks to Cousins. Shoots over Towns. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers. And his three-point percentage elite as well, over 40%.
shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns said he'd emulate Kevin Durant as a kid playing on the perimeter at Kentucky. Cal made him play inside, work in the post, and use his size.
So going back to his roots with his three-point shooting, the association experiencing a three-point renaissance, and he really does fit the mold.
And Towns drops them both.
How about Karl Anthony Towns, guys? At the age of 11, guess how tall he was? 6'3". So it was his goal to develop a complete skill set all the way back then. Boy, how about that? Ahead of the game in terms of the NBA.
And he is a power player down low. If there's nobody there to stop him, Boogie's going to destroy that rim.
Teague kicks to Wiggins. Great D that time from Durant. And talk about the mindset nowadays. Kids like Towns growing up not content to just play in the paint.
That's exactly right, Kevin. His father would divide their workouts into 2 halves. The first was face-up, dribbling, perimeter shooting. The second half of that workout, the interior, footwork, Mikan drills, finishing over either shoulder. Boy, that's a pretty smart dad.
Thompson in the corner. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Teague kicks to Towns. Over Cousins. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Cousins, the pass to Curry. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves shooting 41% for the game. And Jeff Teague good for 3. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Well, this to me is one of the best aspects of Teague's game. He is an exceptional catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes to Teague. Wiggins against Durant. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 8.
This guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins against Durant. Green finds Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points here for Cousins.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Wiggins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around. It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Teague with the ball. He's got 19. Dishes it to Sharch. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Cook, he's checked in for Steph Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
And it's in there. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Warriors, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence boost.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Durant kicks to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Cook, the pass to Durant. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That'll be his second foul of the game. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in. Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Okogie, he's covered by Livingston. But they recover it. Teague can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. The pass to Livingston. Back to Durant. Unloads from 13. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
On a pretty good day for them so far, his shooting has been one of the tough spots.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, he's still adding upper body strength, but boy, Andrew Wiggins helping him to score in traffic.
Now, here's Livingston. Green up on top. Jang defending. Green dishes to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Timberwolves trail by 5. Teague feeling it out a bit. Towns against Cousins. Towns finds Teague. Offline with his 3. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. Durant, the pass to Livingston. The 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Livingston. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Teague, the pass to Wiggins. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Rose, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Tyus Jones comes in for Teague. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Draymond Green. Here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Wiggins, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
One of the things you like most about Andrew Wiggins, not a prima donna, takes coaching extremely well.
Cook kicks to Durant. Passes to Cousins. Here is Cook, covered by Wiggins. Cook, the pass to Cousins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cousins has got 11.
Yeah, I think he was forcing too many shots in the first half. Now the game's coming to him.
Outside Rose. On the wing, Wiggins. Kicks it to Jang. Lock at 6. Here's Rose. And it's good off the back rim and in. 12 points for him.
Everything in rhythm that time, Kevin. When Rose is confident with the jumper, he can be so dangerous.
Pass to Cousins. Pass to Cook. Here's the teardrop. Outside for Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And guys, Cousins blindsided fans and players alike by going to Golden State this past offseason. Cousins knew he'd have to take a prove-it type deal when he entered free agency after that Achilles tear. The deal with the Warriors was put together and finalized fast, and kudos to the Warriors front office for striking when the iron was hot.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors.
Karl Anthony Towns reading the situation and finding an opportunity in the mid-range.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cousins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wiggins, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Warriors leading by 7. Iguodala outside. Durant for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala has got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Outside, Jones. Left side, Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Durant for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Rose dishes to Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins. You know, Greg, the game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall. The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways, but, you know, his motor doesn't always rev high enough to take advantage.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, you think about Andrew Wiggins, guys, signing that max deal in 2017. Timberwolves ownership, though, wanted to sit down with Wiggins to hear him commit to being a better player. Pretty unusual stuff.
And on the heels of that contract extension, all of Andrew Wiggins' shooting percentages fell last season. Doris, you think a cause for concern for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think obviously, Kevin, anytime you've committed almost $30 million a season to one guy, the expectations are going to be sky high. For me, Andrew Wiggins needs to just stay consistent. We are talking about a guy with elite athleticism, plenty to take advantage on the offensive end. It's a question for me of, does Andrew Wiggins want to be great? Because the potential is there.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, a 7-footer who's got guard-like skills, who can shoot the lights out. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem, guys.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Wiggins against Iguodala. On target from 13 feet. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a nice handle from Andre Iguodala. He had to maneuver around the defense.
Jones against Curry. Shoots from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the floor. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins left side. Now Rose, 12 points for him. He kicks it to Towns. Shoots the three. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Derrick Rose.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here is Curry. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Derrick Rose is out there with Jones. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside Rose. The feed to Gibson. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. A three-pointer. Wiggins. The Warriors pull it in. Urebko's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry kicks it to Looney. From deep. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. There's the pass to Wiggins. Fades and shoots. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Sharge is checked in. Warriors leading by 12. Feeds to Curry. 18 feet out. Minnesota with the rebound.
Now kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Back to Rose. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Iguodala. That one wide left. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Jones finds Wiggins. Back to Jones. Rose with the ball. Guarded by Kerr. Thompson against Rose. Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And Urebko has it in the corner. And there it is for him. And the Warriors lead by 14.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster about retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, When you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a two-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room.
The first one falls. And Doris, the Wolves, a lot of promise, but how do they deliver?
I think Tom Thibodeau says it best, Kevin. It's the little things. The magic is actually in the work you put in every day. No shortcuts, no easy way out. There's a price to be paid for winning in the NBA.
And so he makes both from the line.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Passes it to Šarić. They could use a bucket. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at three, as easy as that.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Jerebko, the pass to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Cousins is checked in. There's the dish to T. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Got a piece of it. Iguodala against Wiggins. Down low. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Teague kicks to Šarić. Back to Teague. Pass to Šarić. Now Teague. Guarded by Green. On the wing, Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Wiggins drawn the double team. It's stolen by Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Wiggins inside the line, and he gets the jumper to drop. Wiggins has got 11 points here in just the second half. Curry looking it over. There's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Šarić has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Teague. Kicks it to Wiggins. Over Iguodala. And it's Wiggins missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Cousins. Good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Teague finds Gibson. Wiggins outside. Tipped away. Teague against Curry. Shot clock at 5, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Now, Kevin, to me, this is about decision-making. And Jeff Teague's so good at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Jeff Teague replacing Ricky Rubio at the point guard position for the Timberwolves. Doris, did you like that change?
You know what I did, Kevin? They're drastically different players. Rubio probably the better defensive player, definitely the more prolific passer, but the shooting was always an issue. Where with Teague, you get a guy who can knock down three-point shots, and he's one of the best point guards in the league at
dribble driving into the paint and getting some action off that.
First one falls for him. Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Doris, it amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right, making an investment in your future. Understanding nutrition to training to recovery. Listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Thompson. And that's 18 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Okogie, he's covered by Thompson. And it's Cousins with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart, can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 19. A nice shot by Teague.
To me, Kevin, this game has been all about Jeff Teague. He is dominating on the offensive end. He's getting whatever shot he wants right now.
Pass to Thompson. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Seeing Cousins be this aggressive on offense, always active on this end, awesome when it comes to looking for his shot.
Knocks it loose. Wiggins against Durant. Shot clock at 5. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Gibson against Curry. Here's Green. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 19. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Okogie, he's covered by Thompson. Back to Saric. Outside Teague. And the 3 off target.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
Durant, the pass to Cousins. Back to Durant. Golden State moving the ball around. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. That shot missing. Timberwolves trailed by 19. And it's Curry at the elbow. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
And there's the pass to Wiggins. Over Durant, and that one's good. Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. He kicks to Durant. Passes it to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Gibson. The Timberwolves shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Teague finds Wiggins. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 19 points. Cousins, the pass to Curry. Back to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions, because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
And the Timberwolves call time here. DeMarcus Cousins really the big final name in free agency last summer to land with the team. And Greg, did he shock the NBA world with his selection?
To take a one-year deal with the Warriors, nobody saw this coming. It makes sense for Boogie. Time to rehab and then join a contender for the back half of the season. You would think he'll get a much bigger and longer contract offer after this year.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Teague. Kicks it to Wiggins. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And that's 21 points for Andrew Wiggins.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside Durant. Curry with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wiggins against Durant. Wiggins drives in. Towns wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 23.
How about spacing the floor to perfection? Karl Anthony Towns showing why you must guard him out there.
And it's slammed in by T.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Warriors leading by 14. And Cousins kicks to Curry. Cousins inside, defended by Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul of the game. .122 left in the fourth quarter, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. And the Timberwolves with possession here. T kicks to Towns. A floater, and that comes off the assist by Jeff T. 25 points in the game.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Steph Curry.
Take a break.
Boy, his assist total to me is the most telling stat. This guy created, he made sharp passes, and the defense was always reacting to him.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. Thompson outside. Over Towns.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 8. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 8-point game. Teague against Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.